Hello everyone, Sheek here with another action figures review. Today I will be reviewing one of these 5 then and now figures. I've had them for a decent amount of time and I finally got them out of storage, and I was thinking, you know what? Now's probably a good time to actually finally open them up and just actually do a review on them. See how good they are, see how the new figures compare to the old, and if I'm being quite frank, I think the new ones don't look anywhere near as good as the old ones, but like I said, I'm here to see how they compare, and I'm really looking forward to getting these guys open. Alright, so here's Blue Rangers. As you can see on the left side of the box, we have the original Mighty Morphing Power Rangers Ranger, and then on this side we have the Power Rangers the movie Blue Ranger. And as you can see, accessory wise, he just comes with a energy fist, I guess what it looks like, and then of course here he comes with his, I think it's trident, it's like a trident spear bow staff thing, and of course a blaster. So more accessories, much more detail, or much more to his costume with the diamonds and all that. I mean, all the Power Rangers seem to have more detail way back when. Then on the back, just then and now, Blue Ranger, and then Red Ranger, Black Ranger, Pink Ranger, and Yellow Ranger. Well, let's go ahead and get him all opened up. Let's see, make sure there's not anything else. Nope, just a paper insert. No warning labels on the inside, like Hasbro. Well, no, this is Bandai, so. And also, Hasbro's only really started to do that recently, as far as I can tell. But yep, let's go ahead and start with the Newbie Power Ranger, Blue Ranger. Alright, so joints are pretty stiff. That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and look at his head. As you can see, just black paint for the visor, silver for the mouth, and then it is not on a ball joint, so no wiggly waggly, just turn side to side about that far. Blue for his chest, blue almost everywhere, silver on his stomach, silver accents or stripes going down his thighs. That's pretty much about it for detail. I mean, there's molded detail, but not a whole lot of paint, as you can see. Just a little bit of silver there. Okay, so as far as arm rotation goes, full 360. Can only go out that far. So not too much outward articulation there. A little less than 90 degrees at the elbow. Doesn't go back. No wrist rotation. Pretty limited articulation. Nothing on the waist or hips, thighs. He can do the full splits, almost, pretty much do the full splits. Can't go back very far. Can go forward this far, and just about 90-degree bends at the knee, and of course no articulation on the feet whatsoever. And then for his weapon is this. Is like I said, this energy fist, which goes on his hand like, goes on his hand like this. If he'll cooperate, maybe I'll have to put on his other hand. Okay, let's try his other hand. There we are. And as you can see, he can be like punching something. With the limited articulation, I'm not exactly sure how much of an action pose I can get him in, but let's see if I can. Okay. Will he stand? Will he stand? No, it does not look like he wants to stand. Because no ankle tiltage. No ankle tiltage. That would be very useful right now. Ah, there we go. Got him to stand. So, yep. There he is in an action pose. And now for his predecessor, or his namesake, whatever, because, you know, it's just a remake of the original. It's not just another version of the Rangers. And if I'm being completely honest, I've only really seen the original Power Rangers, only season 1. I know that will make some people upset, but I never really saw the Power Rangers after season 1. Just so many things I have to watch. I never really watched Power Rangers as a kid, but when I heard about the Power Rangers movie, there was a friend of mine who was wanting to go see it, but I was like, I actually want to know something about Power Rangers before I go see it. So I binged watched most of the first season before seeing it, and then just continued with it. I built some model kits while watching it. It was really fun. I thought it was pretty fun. Very, very cheesy, but still fun. Alright, so there's his weapon. Looks like if you wanted to actually make him hold it at least assembled, you'd need to go ahead and slide one end through the bottom, and then peg it in on the top, and then there you go. It's been a little while since I've watched it, so I'm pretty sure this is how his weapon looks. And then, of course, there's 2 little holes on his waist or belt where you can plug in his blaster. And what you can see on the blaster is a just red plastic. It looks like it's meant to look like kind of like a dinosaur almost. And then looks like maybe teeth right there. A decent amount of detail, just not any paint on it, so it's just, like I said, red plastic. And then articulation wise, go ahead and take off his trident spear. His head is not on a ball joint, but it can do a full 360. Shoulders, no, nothing encumbering it up there, so he can go up that far. Of course, full 360. That far forward, can't go back. And he does, although it's at the forearm, he does kind of have a wrist swivel, kinda. Bicep rotation, but then again, that'd be more up there. But yeah, gives you a little more to do with. Same with the other side. Has no hip rotation. He can do the full, a little more than the full splits. Can't go back very far because of his butt getting in the way, I suppose. Can go forward that far. So I guess you could do some, like if you had a stand for him, you could maybe have him do like an action pose in the air. I mean, I'm sure that goes with any action figure, of course, but and back that far, and then he has a little bit of or full 360 rotation on his calves, but I'd say just boots, essentially meaning his feet. But yeah, definitely a little bit more articulation than the current, the updated version, which is a little disappointing. But then again, I'm pretty sure that the 6-inch versions, I'm not sure if they made a 6-inch version for the new movie, but I know that generally the upscaled figures tend to have more detail and articulation than the 3-inch. So I'm pretty sure these guys are 3 inches. Don't have my ruler on me, so I'm not going to measure them right now. But yeah, there we go. Let's see if I can get him in a somewhat action pose with his spear, trident spear thing. Okay, let's see. Come on. Except his knee joints are a little bit loose, so they don't seem to want to quite hold the pose. Let's see. There we are. I think that's about as good as I'm going to get right now. There we have Power Rangers Then and Now Blue Ranger. And if you liked this action figure review, click that like and subscribe button to see more. And until next time, have a good one.